Hey everybody, welcome to Full Throttle Vision. It's 7 o'clock on Thursday, and we are back at gyms. It feels like it's been forever since we've been at gyms.
I'm pretty sure it probably has, though.
Yeah, it has. I'm your host, Tony Cianci, and with me today is...
My name's Adam Beatty, sales manager, Jim's Harley Davidson.
There we go, and we are here. We're going to be talking about a lot of things that have happened. When was the last show we did here? I think it was July?
It was a couple weeks.
Yeah. Because I screwed up once, and I double booked myself, and then we shot out at Hogan's when we were supposed to be here, and then I think the week before or the month before that something happened or
Something happened like that, and then you said Greenie booked this, and unfortunately he's long gone on vacation, so
he's
maybe
out riding, right?
he's riding, man. We went to the dealer show, and then he took off a couple more days with his family to ride around, and who knows if he's watching right now, but
I hope he is.
Yeah,
Greenie, we miss you, buddy. I was looking forward, and I had no idea. I walk in going, "Where's Greenie? His door's shut and everything." They're like, "Greenie's not here." I'm like, "Oh."
well, sorry, you got me, Tony.
Listen, it's depressing when all I saw was Adam here, and I'm like, man, I'm just kidding. We have a good time with you too.
Absolutely.
You're always usually on the show when we come here, but it's been a while, and you know what? We're going to talk about the 2015 Harley Davidsons. That's one of the biggest things right now, the big news, everything like that. Tell people what the dealer show is. I mean, not a lot of people know what dealer show per se is. So let's go about that, and then let's talk about all the new stuff we saw.
Cool. Well, basically, the dealer show, we have one per year, and it's in the summertime, and that's when Harley Davidson releases what's going to be new for that model year. So the dealer show we just got back from Nashville.
Real quick, the Street was released in there a half year or whatever. What's that called?
The street motorcycle, the 500 and the 750, which we do the Rider Academy training class on. That bike's actually a model year 15, but it was released prior to the full.
What's that called? They do like a half year release, and then the 2015s come out.
I would probably call that half year or
Like a half year
mid-year
something.
release.
That's it, mid-year. I knew there was some kind of phrase for it. I remember it was like, they came out and it was like, that was the big thing. But I'm like, wait, the new ones all aren't out, just this model? It was awkward.
They released it late in the 14 year, but still considered it a Model 15 so that, some people think they lose value or whatever, but it's an excellent bike, and we do have those in the showroom for sale.
Harley knows what they're doing. I figure after a couple hundred years of about 100 and so year, what are they, 115?
113,
130. They probably know what they're doing better than us sitting here just BSing about, why are they releasing it then? What about this,
It all coincides with their marketing and, what they're trying to attract and capture at that moment.
I've seen some of the stuff they're trying to attract, and I'm excited to look at some of them. And I question some things, too, because you know what? Why not? I can't sit here and be like, I love every idea Harley ever done, blah, 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 I like Harleys. I love them. I will be riding one in the near future, buying it from here because you guys always treat me great. But some of the ideas that they're coming out with, you can see the age demographic they're going after.
They are.
Which is different than what you would think.
Yeah, we're all the stereotype of the big bad old biker guy. They're kind of changing their strategy, and with the release of that new street motorcycle, and then I'm sure as you know,
because the street's geared. Let's face it, the street's geared for women and smaller
beginner type riders, and they're focusing on what they call the urban environment. So they're pushing that in big cities. And it's good on gas, and it's easy to park, and the price tag's attractable,
Which is smart. Because, again, that's what I've been screaming at Harley to do for a long time. I sat in my chair going, they keep coming out with new CVOs and new road glides and new street glides, and these are $30,000, $40,000 bikes and the trikes, and I'm like, not everybody can buy that. Where's the affordable, something similar to a Sportster, but not a Sportster? Because not everybody likes a 883 or a what's the other, or the 1200?
883 and the 1200.
And the 1200. Mm-hmm. Not everybody wants to ride a Sportster. It's a different brand of motorcycle, very high center point of gravity. You got the right side drive. You got a lot of different things with the Sportster, and that's when the Street and the 500, 750. I think they were behind maybe a little bit. Should have done that in 3, 4, or 5 years before, but it's good now. I think they're really, again, I can sit here and judge them all day long, but they got their head on straight now, and they're doing the right things.
What's really cool about that new motorcycle that they've come out with, and it may have taken them a few extra years to develop that bike, but it's the new face of the Rider Academy training program. So it may have taken a couple other years, and some of you know we had the Buell Blast in that program.
I bought one of your Buell Blasts from here,
You
believe it
did.
or not. I
And,
bought a Buell Blast for Shelly here from the right from the academy before, and that wasn't, not to interrupt. That wasn't just a fixed new bikes and put them in there. You guys did the whole program all over.
Yeah.
New videos, the old 1980s videos where you got the beehive hairdos and the watching in the back. I just glanced back there for a
They're
second.
doing the class right
and I
now,
looked
yep.
and I said, "Oh, look, that looks like a brand new video." I was pretty impressed.
Yep. Again, they're changing their strategy and trying to capture that young market. But another cool thing about that street motorcycle being in the program now, they've taken a longer time to develop and market that product. But now someone can come into our dealership, take the rider training class on that motorcycle, the Street 500, and after successfully completing that program, they can walk in the dealership and purchase that motorcycle as well. They feel comfortable on it. It's attractive. It's got that young look, the dark custom look like a lot of the cool bikes have now.
You know what I think and it just kind of hit me. What I think they're doing is the bikes that are geared for the younger age, newer demographic have that newer feeling. Mm-hmm. The bikes that are geared towards the older demographic, the trikes, the road glides, the street glides, have features that would make a person that has the money to buy that. Let's not beat around a bush. The older people that have the money to buy those bikes and the credit to get those bikes has features on there that they would like.
Absolutely.
A little bit more airflow, water assisted cooling,
Yep.
More compartments for stuff. So if you look at it, the younger bikes, what do you ride?
I've got a few.
You got a few.
Yeah.
You're more of a younger, maybe some apes, no bags, just out
Sure.
riding. That's you.
But that's the cool thing about the Harley Davidson is that we make a model for every different type of riding style. And like you said, the young person, they're going to want to ride that street motorcycle because it looks cool. They don't need
You turn it into a cafe bike in a second. You can turn it into a
bob
bobber
it
in a
out.
second.
You don't need
Both
the
ways.
bike, like you say, the older gentlemen or ladies that want to buy a bike, they have the fairings. But that's because they're riding the long distance.
Yep.
I might want to ride a bike around town and on the beach.
That's
I don't
it,
need
yeah.
all this features, You buy the skinny, the bobber, put the ape hangers on it, make it loud, and have a good time.
It's really starting to make sense now that I'm thinking about the way they're actually marketing it.
Mm-hmm.
Is if you think about it, the bikes, like I said, the bikes that are geared towards a younger crowd have the younger things that you would want. The blacked out,
All blacked out,
the,
yep.
the no chrome, because God, chrome. My dad had all chrome all over his bike, and I don't want chrome. You know what I mean? Those kind of old school, but the bigger ones have the chrome. You could also black them out if you want to kind of go
Sure.
with that style.
Sure.
It's neat. I like the whole, and there's so many different models and brands, and I mean, just on the floor here, we were talking earlier with Tony. You got a, I don't know if it was a Crossbones or not, but it looked like the Crossbones style, and then you got the rocker in front of that too.
Yeah, the Springer. Yeah.
And those were two different kinds of bikes that Harley tried for a couple of years. I don't think it lasted too long, but they were unique and different. In '09, they come out with that rocker, which was more of that chopper style when it was hot and fresh. We were laughing. It's a '09. That was 5 years ago.
It's
am I
crazy,
in
yeah.
the same boat when I go, '09 was 5 years ago? What the? Where did that go?
It means you're getting old, right?
I went out there and saw the release of the V-Rod and the V-Max.
03,
and that
yeah.
was '03 when I was out there. And I'm sitting there going, man, that V-Max and the muscle, and I can't find the muscle on the road. And V-Max is kind of, or the V-Rod is old news now. It's
And
like,
that all comes into effect when, like, say, I'll be out appraising somebody's motorcycle. And I'll look at it, we come up with a price, and it may be an '02 or an '04. And now you look at it and you say, '04, that's 11 years old. Because it's model year 15. But, I mean, regardless of the changes that come around, the model year 15 bikes are spectacular.
we were discussing it. And like you said, it may not be huge tweaks this year, but the tweaks they're making are making every motorcycle better. Every time they come out, and it might just be a little vent, might be a little plastic piece that they decided to put in
Yep.
that makes a new vent, or you can open it up or close it. Those are the little things that are tested time and time again.
Mm-hmm.
Harley knows their stuff. They put it out there. They get it on the track. They know the airflow. Heck, I thought the coolest thing was a couple months back we were talking about the jackets,
the triple vent
the
jacket.
triple vent where it
Mhm.
would come through. And it was meant to hit the jacket and vent through the jacket and come out. And then we saw that video where it showed the smoke going. I said,
They designed
"Golly."
that jacket for the person that was actually riding this bike. So the airflow coming around the bike actually cooled that person better in that jacket. Yeah.
How cool is a dealer show from your aspect? Like, do you just go, wow? I mean, number one, Harley's got probably more money than God to put into a show like that. And every dealer comes to that show.
Pretty much.
It's not like, oh, you know, here's a couple people. Everybody who owns a dealership. I mean, Jamie was there.
Yep.
You were there. Jess and Tree was there. Tree, what's up, man? How's it going? So, I mean, they send out everybody out there, not just one group or the owner and all the different heads of
and you know that's up to that particular dealership, but here, you know, we choose to take our managers and the people that are going to be involved in these products. You know, we want to know the most about them so that we can come back home and we can tell our team about it, and then we can, you know, just build off of the wealth of knowledge that we learn. But the show is pretty spectacular. You know, in what they call the opening session is where we would first see this motorcycle when they reveal all the cool things. In a room.
New paint jobs are pretty sweet.
Paint jobs are great. We're going to get into that a little bit later. We got a little secret bike we're going to tempt you guys with that we're going to be able to build here at the shop.
Good stuff. I like secrets.
But the show's pretty cool. About 5,000 people in the room. And, you know, Harley does a great job with getting the excitement going and just showing the dealers and just having a good time. Yeah.
The peanut gallery's making fun of me because I said I like secrets. So... Secrets don't make friends? Yes, they do. They make frenemies. Oh, yeah, bet you do, Tree.
It's getting deeper.
It is getting deep over there. We're going to be talking with Jess and Tree tonight. Jess is going to be going over the new Dark One clothing. Is that correct, Jess?
Label.
Black Label, Dark
Black
One.
Label.
Listen, the Dark One is the motorcycle, right?
Dark Custom, yep.
Dark Custom. I'm all screwed up. The Black Label custom clothes that are coming out, and that's probably the fall, right? So we're talking the cooler weather riding stuff. Jess, I could use a head shaker, no? Summer and fall, so there we go.
She's not giving you any
She's
cues.
on her phone playing. I'm sitting there trying to figure out answers, and she's not paying attention. Tree, what are we talking about? Couldn't tell you. Okay, Tree's going to come out and talk about some of the new service stuff that's going on and how to service new 2015s and service your own bike. So if you want to service yourself, Tree's going to show you how to do that. No? Is that not right? I got a thumbs up from him on that one. So, hey, listen, Tree's going to show you how to service yourself.
There's one cool thing you can talk about. What do they call it? The new block? The long block. He'll tell you about that later.
See, it's cool because you guys all went out there together. So you guys, it's neat because you may not have been in the clothing. You're more into the bike sales of it. But did you get to check out the new clothing?
Absolutely. We get to check out everything, you know, and Jess, they'll ask us if we like this style of jacket, and I'll try it on even if we have to. And, you know, we can kind of clue in onto what they want to buy because ultimately we're going to have to stock that and sell it.
Yeah,
so we
want to
know
your
things
customers,
that we like.
You know?
But then, you know, I might not like something that they like. And then, therefore, you know, it's a different opinion. We don't always just get what everyone likes because there are other people out there with different, you know, things that they look for. And you might like something that I don't, so we don't buy it. We could have sold it, you know.
Do you ever find yourself at an impasse? Because you and me same age roughly, I would say, when you're selling the what is that? John gave me a cough. Listen, we're not as old as you, John. I mean, when people come in and they want it, and you're trying to sell this to a younger guy, do you know that demographic he's looking at? I mean, and I don't mean to say, do you keynote them to a certain bike, or if you see a skinny guy who's 5'2" and wouldn't be able to pick up this new Road Glide, you gonna show him it, or are you gonna take him right to a smaller bike that is going to fit him? I guess do you ever, and I don't want to say profile, but do you ever get profiled when as a younger guy selling these an older customer a bike or a younger customer a bike?
Possibly, but once there's a process, and each person has to be fit to each motorcycle, just like buying a pair of shoes, or you buy a pickup because you need to haul stuff. You want to fit that person as a sales associate to their correct bike. So you want to ask them the appropriate questions.
That's always the first question that Aaron asks. What's your credit score? That's always the first one. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding because that was the joke. What's your credit score? Oh, that is this pickup line. What's your credit score? I can get you on a motorcycle, girl.
Right.
Hey, before you answer that, let's come back to talk about that, about putting the person with the bike. We're getting a break. We're going to play some, I'm getting a break sign, so we're going to play some commercials here. We're going to talk more about motorcycles with Adam. We're going to come back, talk to Tree and Jess about clothing and service. And we're here talking about the new 2015s that have just come out at Jim's Harley-Davidson. Here on Full Throttle Vision. We're live every Thursday night, 7 to 8 o'clock. John, take us a break. We'll be right back.
I've been representing accident victims for nearly a decade, and I've always wanted an office where my clients would feel comfortable and welcome.
I'm attorney Fran Hosh,
And I've also always been a fighter, never backing down to any insurance company or their attorneys when it comes to representing my clients' rights. Let me deal with the insurance company so you don't have to. If you've been injured in an accident, please call me at 866-LAW-FRAN or log on to lawfran.com.
The last several years have been confusing and trying for homeowners. Advisors Mortgage and Financial Group was there before the housing crisis, during, and we are still here now advising people of their options and helping them choose the best financial solutions for their family. You do have options, and today's market promises lots of opportunities. We have found that there are a lot of questions out there and misinformation, and we want you to know we have answers. Advisors Mortgage and Financial Group, providing solutions today for a better tomorrow.
Yes, they are. I got those on my bike. Cool. Hey, mister, what are those?
CFRs. Pipe everybody wants. You can only get it at gyms.
Sorry, Freddie. Sound does matter.
Mufflers.
Revolutionary in his field, Dr. Bonatti created, perfected, and patented the Bonatti spine procedures. Using his genius, Bonatti invented precise tools necessary to minimize surgery, scarring, anesthesia, and recovery. So successful are the Bonatti spine procedures, they consistently reflect over 94% patient satisfaction. 45,000 successful procedures have been performed exclusively at our location. Nearly half our patients suffer from failed back and neck surgeries at other facilities. Bonatti succeeds where others fail.
Hi, I'm Derek Brooks, former linebacker for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. During my NFL career, I realized the importance of giving back and started my foundation, Derek Brooks Charities. We help Tampa Bay youth prepare for a successful life through our college prep and mentoring programs. Our goal is to see youth excel academically and develop strong characters and be better citizens for tomorrow. To further our mission, we've teamed up with Fun Night, a company that gives members access to thousands of nationwide discounts on products and services they buy every day. These include entertainment, retail purchases, dining, and travel. Best of all, 33% of every membership fee goes to the charity of your choice. We love being able to save our supporters money while giving them a unique opportunity to support our charitable work in the community. I invite you to consider using Fun Night to save money and give back to your favorite cause. Visit www.funnight.us to sign up now and get a free 30-day trial. Save money, help others with Fun Night, and support Derek Brooks Charities.
Mortgages don't need to be complicated. At Norcom, we're here to guide you through the process. By following our tried and true path to success, we make homes happen. To get started, give us a call or apply online. A trusted mortgage consultant will reach out to you to find out what your goals are. Whether you're in the market to purchase a new home or refinance your current home, we are dedicated to helping you achieve your goals. At Norcom, we'll provide a best-in-class customer experience. Once a plan is established, your mortgage consultant will analyze your income, assets, and credit profile in order to customize a plan for you. If you're planning on moving in the next few years, we might suggest an adjustable rate mortgage to be the best option for you. If you're a veteran, we'll get you started on a VA loan with 0% down. And if you're thinking long-term, a 30-year fixed loan might be your best fit. Our professionals are up to date on market trends and will help you make the best decision in choosing your rate. After we've found the program that's best for you, we'll then need to collect some information, including pay stubs, bank statements, and tax forms. Our underwriting team steers a loan through the approval process to verify that all the information you've provided is correct. As the underwriting process is taking place, an appraisal is ordered to determine the value of your home. A professional, local appraiser specializing in your area will determine the home's value. The last leg of this journey is closing your loan. While taking care of any last-minute details, our closing team will work on scheduling your closing date and location. It's that simple. Thank you for taking some time to walk through the mortgage path with us. Remember, we're always here to answer any questions you may have. It may seem intimidating, but here at Norcom Mortgage, we make homes happen.
Hey everybody, welcome back. Again, we were discussing how to fit the right person with the right bike with Adam here. Adam Beatty is the sales manager?
Correct.
Yes, at Jim's Harley Davidson. And one of the discussions what we had off air was, do you just ever get crap from a guy who knows everything about bikes and walks in here, you know, that 50, 60 something who's I've been riding forever. What are you going to tell me about a bike that I don't know? Then you start spewing off all the stuff you know, and then they just back down and go, oh, yeah, tell me about this now. Tell me about that now, yeah?
We like to refer to them as an IFE, an instant insert F-word experts.
That's funny.
But, you know, it works. That's just kind of the lingo we use here at the dealership. But, you know, everyone does know more about these things apparently than we do. But even though we live here every day, we read about them, we study them, we go to these shows. Before you guys got here, I'm doing a module to learn even more about the 15 model year.
Module, is that some online?
It's a Harley Davidson University, and it's just a training class, interactive podcast, they call it.
Really?
Yeah. And
kind of like what we do.
Exactly.
Well, we're not a podcast. Do we? Is this kind of like a podcast or no? The live stream? Do we not like the word podcast? No, podcast's a bad word. What's wrong with you? Live streaming.
Okay.
Okay.
So
I fixed it. Anyways, I didn't hear what Tree said.
So those are cool programs that, as dealership employees and Harley Davidson employees, you can take advantage of to keep up with your current skills. But yeah, you need to know more about these things than people do. And in this day and age, with the availability of having everything at the click of a button, you know, I mean, these people are coming in here and they're more well-adversed in a lot of things. Competitive products.
If you're on your game and you're doing that stuff, that's what's important.
Exactly.
Let's face it, every 6 months a bike, the Harley comes out with a new
something changes or another model.
Yeah.
Big in this market, you know, people come and they want to compare this to a competitive product. So, you know, we have to stay up on those skills as well.
Really? So you even pay attention to the other guys, huh?
We do.
Like, I mean, I'm sure a lot of people come in and compare the Street Glide to the, per se, the Kawasaki, what is that one? The the one with the fairing on the front as well.
There's the Venture, the Vaquero. Yeah. There's, I mean, even the Victories. You know, I mean, all good bikes, but they've all got their different advantages.
You know, and I'll give it to them all. Every Harley is where it's at because it's been around for so long. And you know, Indian's coming back out. I'm sure you're getting a lot of questions about that.
There
here
is.
And there.
Indian's got a new little bike out. Looks pretty neat.
The Scout, is it the Scout? I believe it is.
Yep.
They released that in Sturgis. Interesting little bike. It's kind of squared off. I was kind of surprised when I saw it.
Yeah. And you know, that would be comparable to what our like Sportster line would be, price range comparable.
That, and then you know, Harley also takes the other end and comes out with that electric bike, the
live
wire,
yep.
Where you take this, you know, you compare and compare and compare. Then you take this huge leap of faith going, hey, we're going to do this random old thing that the world's trying to do, but we're going to jump up front and do it. And, you know, I'm sure there was a lot of flack to catch on that, but I just saw a little video on it again.
Yeah, it's
it
really
sounds
neat.
awesome.
It's pretty cool.
The thing
got to experience it.
You got to ride it?
We didn't get to ride it, but we got to see it, touch it, you know, listen to it. And like we were talking about earlier, you know, Harley's going after a different market and younger demographic with these street motorcycles, blacked out look. Not saying that that motorcycle is ever going to be in production, because they're saying it's just a thought at this point. But at the dealer show, you know, how many millions of dollars maybe they put into that to pump it out? They released it. It was all on the hush hush. They released it on social media, and within a matter of minutes and hours, the whole world knew about that bike. Just between, you know, people looking at it on their cell phones and just...
They only released it on social media?
They
really?
did. Mm-hmm. That
That's
was the
an
initial
interesting fact.
The initial, like, people were texting me pictures, and I hadn't even seen it yet.
I remember I came in the day before. I'm not gonna. There was grumblings of, hey, tomorrow, pay attention. I was like,
yeah, we didn't
what are you
know
guys talking?
anything. That's
all
all
they
we
knew
heard.
was there's something big tomorrow. Pay attention first thing in the morning. It's some odd, and I'm like, huh? And remember we were, and
Yeah, nobody
all they
knew.
knew was there's something big coming out tomorrow, and that's all you need to know. So I remember being at my house. Listen, I was at my computer going, refresh,
What's it
refresh,
gonna be?
refresh,
What's it
refresh.
gonna be?
And it was really funny because when it came out, I'm like, electric, you know, boogie woogie woogie. No, it's electric.
It's
Boogie
electric.
woogie woogie.
That's another cool bike.
Wow, that was good. Yeah, electric
Bike
slide,
to show-
electric slide.
Where the company can go, and that they have the resources to take this company and with their current strategy to be able to go on many, many years down the road.
Love it. Do you want to come back and talk about all the things happening in September and the bike and jump into one of them, or let's do that now? I don't.
We can do that, yeah. You want to talk about current events?
Current events. Let's go on that. Let's see what you guys got coming up here in September.
Well, September 4th, we have Full Throttle Vision.
That would be today.
Thursday night at 7.
That's right.
Hey, that's why we're here.
We're here. Come on out. I'm just kidding.
Next Saturday is one of our biggest events of the year. What we do is you know, it's the Harley-Davidson National Open House. So we're going to have a lot of different things going on. We're going to have vendors in the parking lot, food, a band. We'll have the new motorcycles here to view, the 2015 Road Glide. That's kind of a fun event. It kind of kicks off the product year. You know, we'll have new products, new
I always
bikes.
wondered what that open house meant. I'm like, what is
It means-
open house at school? Means you get to come meet all the teachers and stuff like that. This, what's your open house? Mean,
Open
you know?
house means come check out the new stuff.
Basically, same thing.
The dealer show's over. We got the product in here. We're pushing it.
It
We're
didn't take long
excited
to get
about
it,
it.
did it?
No,
You
this
guys
year
were.
we
Wasn't it
got
back before you guys even almost like?
The bikes were here before we got back in town.
That's what I'm saying. So you
Yep.
guys at the dealer show and you got the bikes here when
Yep.
you guys are out of town.
Yep.
That's kind of neat.
And
Tree, did you get to put them all together while they were out or no? No, you don't do that. Well, I'm sorry.
He's pushing a pen.
So, oh, sorry. He's pushing a pen now. I didn't realize it was like that. And then the September 13th, you're also going to do an infotainment workshop.
Yep, during the day we do these various little seminars, and that's going to be a really good one. So anyone that does own one of these new 2014-15 touring motorcycles, it's got the infotainment center built in, and what we're going to be doing, we usually hold those about 10 a.m. We're going to have a full interactive seminar on how to take advantage of using that radio.
Do it,
You were
because I'll
just
tell you,
using
I was
it.
just sitting on it for 5 seconds, and he's like, push this button, do that, go here, go there. I'm like, Jesus, I don't even know where I'm at on this thing. And I'm trying to figure it out in like 3 seconds. I said, I would be playing with this toy while I'm riding down the road and getting an accident because there's so much to do. Listen, when you buy a new smartphone, they don't give you a class on it. When you buy a new motor, they give you a class on how to use all that technology. Use it to your ability. There's no cost to that, is there?
Not at all.
So come out and learn. If you have a 15 and you have that infotainment system, you're not using it to its best ability. I'll tell you right now you're not, because I just saw the weather forecast that you press a button on. I saw you could get your phone hooked up, play anything on your phone, and go to the radio in like 3 clicks.
Yeah.
And I would never know that off the top of my head.
The whole system is just spectacular, and you know, when people purchase one, we go over it with them, but there's still so many more intricate things that you don't know about that system.
See, when I buy a bike from you, you're going to hate me because I'm going to be here every week going, it's doing this, and I don't really know. Can you show me this again? Can you show me how this works? Can you do this with, you know? I have a feeling that you're going
Trust
to
me,
be like,
I wouldn't hate you, because there would be a lot of people I would have to hate because everyone comes back and
you get a
does
lot
it.
of people come back and go,
Yeah.
can you show me this again, please? Because I really haven't figured that out yet.
You know, the one guy, you know, hey, well, we'll program your home in there. We'll program your home address in your GPS. And, you know, we've had people come in that want us to show them how to do that again.
Hey,
and I had a
moved.
guy.
Can you put my new address in
I
there
had a
for
guy
me?
bring in a list of addresses he wanted us to enter. So there's a lot of things
That's
that go
funny.
into it, you know, but it's a great system. and we're excited to do that infotainment workshop. We've only done one other one since that bike came out, so we're hoping to get more people in this time that
So
really
more
want to learn
sold,
about it.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool. I like the infotainment is a new entertainment system on the Harleys. It's there's a 4-inch and a 7-inch. Or
There's
am
a
I right?
4.3 and then a 6.5.
I was close. Listen, I rounded up.
Yeah.
Went down and up. Yeah,
So the 4.3 system does not have the built-in GPS map, but on all the Street Glide Specials, Ultra Classic Limiteds, and the new Limited Low, they all come built in with that GPS map. Really cool system.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
We'll be back here on the 25th for Full Throttle Vision again.
We'll be here.
We'll be here. And then the 27th, you guys are doing a swap meet.
Yep, swap meet's kind of cool, kind of not really organized other than show up here.
That's a swap meet, though.
Exactly.
Listen,
Exactly.
If you have an organized swap meet, it ain't a swap meet. That's something else. You
You
swap
might have to
meets
call that
are-
a garage sale then.
Yeah, put a bunch of tables up, throw your stuff on there, and haggle prices with everybody who walks around. and
Exactly.
that's it.
It's usually a lot of fun. In this area, we usually get a pretty big draw. Kim does the planning for that, so she takes
Kim
reservations.
Cabral does a good job with a lot of stuff that she's going on. She was the head of the casino kind of night.
Yeah,
and
yep, her
that
and
turned out
Jack.
really good.
That was a lot of fun.
You guys doing a poker tournament? I saw something like that coming up. We've kind of done a little spin-off of the Can't be here for it, though.
And so Jack had an idea, just hold a Texas Hold'em poker tournament. And of course, all the benefit, all the money that's raised goes towards our toy run again.
I'm in talks with Silks, maybe doing something like that. Silks Poker Room at the
Right.
at the Thoroughbred to try to do something like that. So that'd be kind of fun.
It's a great event. And
when is your poker tournament? Do you remember off the top of your head?
I don't remember off the top of my head. I think it's in.
I want to say it's
like
because
a
I
month from
looked.
now
It's
or
a day.
so.
It's like
Yeah,
October.
yeah.
Because it's a day that I can't be here. I want to say it's Cody River Bike Fest maybe that weekend, 10th, 11th, 12th. But I
don't
was
know.
like, oh, they're gonna do a Texas Hold'em poker tournament here. Yeah, you threw a trident at him. You might want to hide. What a great movie that is. Listen, I could sit here. I think every one of his movies is funny. Will Ferrell. I mean, Step Brothers is just too hilarious to even go into. I mean, that's just good stuff. Will Ferrell, my favorite actor. Anyway, we were talking about this worldwide.
All right, let's go. So,
We're talking about the 2015 Street Glide. Very cool. The Road Glide. I apologize. The Road Glide has the fixed fairing. The Street Glide has the non-fixed fairing. And this is the one right here in front of us. You could see, if you can see from there, there's a new venting system here. And if you can't see down here, there's 3 vents, which is called the what? Triple vent, just like the jackets and the other things, but it looks like they made it a little bit different with this big fairing. This was one of the major changes of this new 2015, right?
Yep. Last year, 2014, they did not have the Road Glide out, so they needed a little bit more time developing the inner fairing and a little more airflow design.
They took a lot of bikes off, didn't they? They took like 8 bikes off.
They change bikes and bring in bikes, and
because it's
if they're
only
not
called,
selling well, then they're going to pull it.
But it was something that you could add something to and make it that kind of bike. So it was like a. Yeah, and then it turned into a super low or something like that. So I didn't mean to interrupt, but this is the one they took off and they brought back because they redid this whole new fairing to it.
They needed more time to develop this actual inner fairing and outside fairing, more time in the wind tunnel and things like that. But so yes, this is the very first Road Glide with the Rushmore upgrade to it.
Now, John, play that video while we talk. I don't think we need any audio over it. What he's playing the video for now is the new paint scheme, and you were telling me it's Arctic something? Arctic Flash. And you're going to have that paint scheme here?
Yes, we are. These are limited run production paint jobs by Harley-Davidson. There's going to be 150 of each of them, meaning one Street Glide and one Road Glide.
And real quick, just to clarify, not the CVOs, the regular bikes.
These are not CVO models at all.
Because if you know, real quick, and don't correct me if I'm wrong, usually the paint schemes only came on the CVOs or the higher end models because that was the one.
They're a premium price.
Yeah.
You're getting a premium paint job. But so we got a couple of these paint sets coming. They are, like I said, limited run, 150. So we had to order it right then and there at the show, or else we wouldn't have got it. Because a lot of people wanted to order them. But for those of you watching the video on TV, it's a really good looking paint job. It's got some white, it's got some red in there, some flames. And so what we do is we get a regular production bike in, and then we actually take the paint off. And then we get this paint set and we put it on that production bike.
Oh, so it comes in as a set itself. It doesn't come on that
it's
bike.
Separate. Nope.
Oh, wow. And you know what's cool about the paint scheme is it flows throughout. I've noticed the new style flows because they got the fairing, you got the tank, you got the bags. You can bring that white stretch all the way through, which is really neat.
Exactly. So we're going to get 2 of these bikes, one Street Glide, one Road Glide. So 2 lucky people out there are going to get a chance to have one of these motorcycles that not very many people are going to have. There's 150 run on each of these in the world.
Oh, wow.
So you
That's
will
pretty
have
cool deal.
a very limited production motorcycle, and it's awesome.
All right. Well, awesome talking with you, Adam. Thank you for everything.
Tony.
We appreciate it. We're going to get the Tree and Jessica about some of the new stuff they got going on. We're going to play 1 or 2 commercials so we can switch out. We're going to get Tree in here, talk to him about all the good service stuff we have going on, and the block something?
Long block.
The long block, whatever that is. So we're going to get Tree in here. We're going to play 2 commercials. We'll be right back. You're watching Full Throttle Vision.
I've been representing accident victims for nearly a decade, and I've always wanted an office where my clients would feel comfortable and welcome. I'm attorney Fran Hosh, and I've also always been a fighter, never backing down to any insurance company or their attorneys when it comes to representing my clients' rights. Let me deal with the insurance company so you don't have to. If you've been injured in an accident, please call me at 866-LAW-FRAN or log on to lawfran.com.
The last several years have been confusing and trying for homeowners. Advisors Mortgage and Financial Group was there before the housing crisis, during, and we are still here now advising people of their options and helping them choose the best financial solutions for their family. You do have options, and today's market promises lots of opportunities. We have found that there are a lot of questions out there and misinformation, and we want you to know we have answers. Advisors Mortgage and Financial Group, providing solutions today for a better tomorrow.
mister, what are those?
CFRs, pipe everybody wants. You can only get it at Jim's.
Sorry, Freddie. Sound does matter.
I should have got CFR mufflers.
Hey everybody, welcome back. And we switched out Adam and we got Tree in here. Tree is the service manager. Say hello to everybody.
Hello.
And Tree's the service manager here at Jim's Harley Davidson. And we were just talking about some things, some new things coming up. Long block, right? We were joking. That's pretty funny because that's pretty good airwave funny.
Could be a double-edged sword.
Yeah, it could be a double-edged sword. But tell us a little bit about the long block and what that does.
The long block's a new program that Harley just instituted this year. You used to be able to have what they call the reman program, the remanufacturing program. You had an engine, whether it be any twin cam engine that you had an issue with, you had a catastrophic failure, you had a piston go bad, you had a rod, a bearing, whatever, and it destroyed the engine. You could then take that engine out, send it to Harley Davidson. They would rebuild the engine, send it back. You would essentially have a brand new engine.
How long would that process take back in the day?
It took a while.
I was going to say, that doesn't sound, number one, cheap or fast.
It was cost effective for the most part if you had a major failure. The new program, they call it the Harley Davidson Long Block Program. Basically, you're buying a new engine, same scenario. You're getting an engine, but you call them up, they ship you an engine. You make the order, the engine's on its way. The difference is you send them back your left crankcase. That's it.
That's it.
That's it.
Wow, that's all. And if those are the pricings on there, that's pretty reasonable. I'm not going to lie on some of those.
Yeah, I mean, you're talking as low as $3,750 for some of the older Softail models. Your brand new 2013 Touring model, you can do a 110 for $43.95.
That's not bad.
You can't build one.
I was going to say.
We just priced out a 110 building a guy for a brand new 14 that he's getting ready to buy, and it was almost $7,000.
That's a great deal. So, but what it is if you see the picture, it's like the engine and again, I am no mechanic, so
it's everything.
School
you get the entire engine. The only thing it doesn't come with is the camshafts and your covers, your rocker box covers, your cam cover. That's the only thing it doesn't come with. You reuse those, or you reuse your throttle body, your exhaust, things of that sort. But essentially from the cylinder head to the crankcase is all brand new.
That's awesome.
Not used, not rebuilt.
It's a brand new engine.
Brand new components.
That's and I bet that's going to save. That's good and bad. Some people might throw an engine or throw a rod and break it and go, I'm just going to buy a brand new bike instead of going through the whole process of shipping it out and doing that. But
with this
you may
program,
keep a bike a lot longer and do that 2-3 times down the road.
Yeah, we just put the order in.
Yeah.
Harley sends the engine. After the engine's built, the bike's finished, it's built, it's on the road, you take the left crankcase, you send it back to Harley Davidson as proof, because that does have a
VIN number on it?
Yeah, it has a number on it. So you send that crankcase back to them, left side. And
stupid questions. Can you get it in the blacked out model, and can you get it in all chrome?
You can do black, silver. Some of the 110 engines, you do the black or the granite color. You can, say you have a 96-inch or an 88-inch motor, and you want a 103, or you want that 110, you can order one of those engines. You don't have to order what your bike came with.
Really? So if you want to upgrade your engine.
So you're getting a new engine and a big bore all in the same.
Wow, so big bore kits aren't cheap from what I've priced out a few times and talked to people about pricing out. So, excuse me, you can actually go and do the whole engine. That's bigger engine, bigger bore, bigger everything.
You got
and for all one price and just.
You got an 88 cubic inch 2000 Softail model. Those came with 88 cubic inch motors. Well, I don't want that. I want a 103. Okay, we'll order you a 103 instead of the 88.
It'll fit in there, no problem? Mm-hmm. Look at that. That's kind of cool. What's a time frame on that if somebody wants to come in and trade out? Like, number one, can they do it on older models or?
Right now they're listing it for 2000 to present.
So if you got a 2000 bike and you want to go drop a new 103 in there, you could order it?
If say your engine got damaged and the guys that want to do a big bore, it's cheaper to do a big bore. But say you had a failure, your cam went bad, and you threw a cam bearing, and it destroyed a lot of components
It says
in there.
cam bearing, like I know what the hell a cam bearing is. By the way, I'm shaking my head. Listen,
You got this
he's the
little
mechanic.
Thing, you got this little thing the camshaft sits in.
Can you show the camera that? No, not again.
PG tonight.
Okay, I was just wondering. I see how you were trying to show me that, and then that escalated quickly, didn't it? Anyways, but anyway, you could go back and put a new engine in, and how long's like the process take when you guys get the engine in and it's shipped it here? If they want to trade it out, put it in. Estimated time frame.
Usually it's the shipping time. We've gotten engines back from when they shipped it out as early as 3 or 4 days.
And what's the process of the whole trade out? What do you think?
You just, like it says here, just take your Harley Davidson to your authorized dealership. They will remove the engine from the frame, ship the left crankcase to Harley Davidson, and in a short time you will have a new long block ready for the dealer to reinstall.
Nice.
It retains your original VIN number, so you're not getting an engine with a different VIN number. That's why they want that crankcase back.
Ah, that makes sense. So you still keep the same crankcase, which is the same VIN number.
So your numbers all match.
Ah, that's pretty awesome.
And that's the only way you can get that is buying it through Harley Davidson. You go buy an S&S motor,
Now, is that going to be marked like for resale? Is it going to be like when you go to resell? Is it going to say, "Oh, engine's been replaced," or so no one will know the difference whether you put a new engine in or not?
It's a numbers matching engine.
Wow, that's awesome. That's big. That's big stuff right there.
Yep.
I'm sitting here making jokes on it, but realistically, that's a real good deal. And what did you say? Like 35, 37?
$37.50 is
$37.50 for a brand new engine.
Oh, wait a minute. Here's a 99 to 05 Dyna or 99 to 06 Touring models, $34.95. I mean, you're basically getting a brand new bike, brand new engine. I mean, that's a very cool deal. It's a good setup, man. It really is, and it's a full factory built. Every component on there is new except for your rocker covers, your
How do you
cam
feel
cover.
about that?
I like it.
Yeah, pretty cool. I mean, pretty cool concept, honestly.
It's better all around. Like the guy we were pricing a 110 for. We can build a 103 that puts out more power, more torque. It's a 103. It's a lot less work. We lose out on labor. I don't care. I want you to have what's best for you. I'm going to sell you that 103 that'll put you out more power than that 110 that puts out less power, but there's more labor. I want you going on the road being happy. I don't care about another 4, 5, 6 hours of labor. I want you coming back, you being happy with what you purchased, and you're not going, well, it's also said he could have got me 100 horse with a smaller engine,
Yeah, listen, that's why Jim's is awesome, because they want to put you in the bike that best fits you, not what you think you want. It's, we always want a Ferrari, but we'll end up walking away with the Datsun, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And be happy the same way. I don't know why I picked that car or Hyundai. I guess I could just throw Hyundai in there, I have no idea why that car came to mind. I'm just saying, you want to go in there and buy
You want the biggest, baddest thing that you can afford.
Yeah, you want an F450 if you're going to go buy a truck. You're going to walk out with an F150 and nice payments and go, what? That was a good choice. I still made the right choice.
And it's better.
How's that? Was that analogy better? I turned him red over there. I'm like, I don't know. I just threw something out there. But that's what's cool, is because you don't want to feel like you just walked in and were sold something and then sent on your way, because
you're not going to be happy.
And it's different. Car world different than bike world. Like we were talking to Adam, I'm gonna come back 10 times and ask you guys a million questions. I'm gonna come back and sit in your lounge one day and just do nothing but watch your TV, because I don't feel like sitting at home. And you know why?
That's why they're going to ask you the questions that
I
finds
bought
the bike that
here.
fits you the best. You may want a road glide, but that limited low might fit you better. You might be more comfortable riding on the road. No different than you might want a 110, but a cheaper 103 is going to get you more power, get you down the road faster.
That's smart.
And ultimately, that's better for you. It's better for us, because now you're happy.
Tree knows his stuff. That's why I ask him all the questions, and when I have no idea what I'm talking about, and he makes it sound like I know what I'm talking about. I like that.
We're all here to make you look good, Tony.
Listen, I appreciate that.
That's why you come here every Thursday.
The beard.
Once
a
month, every Thursday.
You going to come out? I noticed you have some facial hair going next the October 1st. Are you going to come out dyed pink?
Nah.
Come on now. It's for breast cancer awareness.
I don't think my wife would.
She'd like it. It washes right out.
I get a little scraggly. She starts yelling at me.
Well, I'm October 1st at bike night, I'm dyeing my facial hair pink for breast cancer awareness. I'm calling out everybody with facial hair, all the bikers. Little donation, dye it pink with me. We're going to take a big picture, send it to Bay News
I'll put a
9.
pink skunk trail in there for you.
I like it. We'll do that.
There you go.
You guys heard it. We're going to have his tree out there on October 1st. He's going to get a pink skunk tree.
I'm going to be out of town that day.
Don't even try me now. He's going to be in town. He'll be out there. Trust me. It'll be a lot of fun. Adam, you got to grow out that beard a little bit so we can make that pink too. Maybe we'll do the coif. Maybe we'll do the hair coif pink. Yeah, your Conan O'Brien hairdo over there. Actually, we're gonna go out and buy a bunch of pink mustaches too. The fake stick-on ones for ladies and people without facial hair.
Nice.
For the ladies and the ladies that can't grow facial hair that need pink mustaches. So you could give a donation and get a pink.
I did that once for a girl.
Yeah,
but it was for mustache rides, not.
Free mustache rides. Yeah, she got charged for those. Don't give away
free. No,
free.
it's for her girlfriend.
Oh, well then, all right, give them away. Whatever. Anyways, again, boy, when you get on here, we just go all crazy. You got to leave it to Tree to take it to the wrong level here.
That's why you love us.
Without Greeny, we're all sitting here trying to. There's nobody making jokes off camera or making us laugh. We
got to amuse ourselves, though.
We do.
That's the whole point of this. We're here to have fun. We're here to inform you. We're here to make you guys want to come back and.
That's right. Come out to gyms. Have a good time, as we always do. We're going to go to a quick break. I know we were getting a few seconds, but I want to get Jess up here because we have a video with Jess to talk about some of the new Black Label clothing. Yeah, I got it right.
Nice
all right,
Real
Black
nice
Label.
Stuff. And it's a whole different twist than the normal clothing.
Really?
It's a little higher end, little sleeker, a little darker.
Yeah?
It's nice stuff.
That's what the dark label is usually that nicer edge. It's that,
it's
more
a little rough
trendy,
around the edges, yeah.
Yeah, and I like that whole, I think the clothing department is a whole different aspect of the motorcycle world to the motorcycles.
The
girls like to wear the blingy but edgy stuff. The guys like to wear, a black.
Well, black has been the norm because back in the day, you work on your bike, you break down the side of the road. You don't want to be having a white shirt on, grease everywhere.
I don't know.
You want something dark. You want to blend it in.
I laugh at people that wear white shirts on the bike because you get bug guts here and road dirt, and you're like, why would you wear a white shirt when you're riding? Unless you know you're going to get dirty, and that's just what you're going to do. But notice I put my gym shirt on today.
We're all matching too.
I know.
We're all wearing the black and orange.
Fancy schmancy orange shirt.
Camera guy, we'll get you a onesie or something that matches.
That's too funny. All right, we're going to go to a quick break and get Jessica up here to talk about the new Dark Label clothing. Thanks for watching Full Throttle Vision. We'll be right back shortly.
Revolutionary in his field, Dr. Bonatti created, perfected, and patented the Bonatti spine procedures. Using his genius, Bonatti invented precise tools necessary to minimize surgery, scarring, anesthesia, and recovery. So successful are the Bonatti spine procedures, they consistently reflect over 94% patient satisfaction. 45,000 successful procedures have been performed exclusively at our location. Nearly half our patients suffer from failed back and neck surgeries at other facilities. Bonatti succeeds where others fail.
Hi, I'm Derek Brooks, former linebacker for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. During my NFL career, I realized the importance of giving back and started my foundation, Derek Brooks Charities. We help Tampa Bay youth prepare for a successful life through our college prep and mentoring programs. Our goal is to see youth excel academically and develop strong characters and be better citizens for tomorrow. To further our mission, we've teamed up with Fun Night, a company that gives members access to thousands of nationwide discounts on products and services they buy every day. These include entertainment, retail purchases, dining, and travel. Best of all, 33% of every membership fee goes to the charity of your choice. We love being able to save our supporters money while giving them a unique opportunity to support our charitable work in the community. I invite you to consider using Fun Night to save money and give back to your favorite cause. Visit www.funnight.us to sign up now and get a free 30-day trial. Save money, help others with Fun Night, and support Derek Brooks Charities.
Welcome back to Full Throttle Vision. And as always, we come back on a funny note. So we have Jess in here. Jess, you're going to tell us a little bit about the, say it right because I'm going to say it wrong.
Black Label.
The Black Label clothing. I keep saying Dark Label. Black Label. What does that mean exactly?
That is the clothing line that went hand in hand with the Dark Custom line of motorcycles that they came out with a few years ago. And it's geared towards the younger generation, 25, 35 demographic.
My age? Yeah, sure, I'll take it. I'm 34, so yeah, I mean, I like the Dark Label stuff. I like the Dark Label bikes, too. I mean,
it's Black Label.
Black Label. Black Label. That's it. You know, I don't know. Black Label stuff. Okay. Black Label clothing.
Yes.
You know, and it's geared towards that, but you notice the older crowd does enjoy that.
Absolutely.
I mean, I've noticed that, and I don't want to gear it to older, younger crowd, whatever. But you'll see a more mature woman wearing the Black Label,
Absolutely.
Black Label. I'm not going to say it right. I'm just going to say the new clothing line. So you'll see them wearing the new clothing line often.
They've done a very good job of it. This year, you'll notice that there's not as much labeling on it. They've actually cut down on that. A lot of the stores, other retail markets are doing the same thing. I don't know if you heard, but Abercrombie and Fitch are no longer going to be using their logo. They're going to be changing it. They're going more not as labeled, not so in your face.
It's funny you say that because I have kids, and back in the day, I would say 2 years ago, Abercrombie & Fitch was like, that's where you went to go get stuff. And now it's like, you know, the kids are like, well, I don't want to wear that. I don't want to be a label whore or whatever they call it. It's
at some point, at your age, you should not wear things that say Abercrombie, pink.
Wait, whoa. Now you're making...
Aeropostale.
Listen, I have an Aeropostale shirt. I wear gym stuff. You know, I got the big old, you know, Affliction shirts that I wear all over the place. Of course, I'm kidding.
There's an age limit. I mean, it's just like going to the club. At some point, you just got to say no.
Yeah, that's understandable. But so they're actually pulling labels off of stuff, or at least maybe making them smaller, so you could be wearing a cool shirt, be like, oh, who is that? And be like, oh, it's a Harley shirt.
Correct.
Oh, I didn't even know it was a Harley shirt. I see that.
It's marketing.
Well, I see it a lot on clothes. My kids, they're out shopping. The kid walking, what is that, man? Let me see that shirt. I have no idea what it is. And
but they're talking about it.
Then they talk about it. So
it's just like an annoying commercial on TV.
Like out of sight, out of mind. You really want to know what did it. You know, it's like when you hide something. What are you hiding? I want to see what that is. So they kind of have a cool shirt, but you don't know where it came from.
Correct.
You ask about it. Somebody posts on Facebook. Social media starts talking about it. You see, it escalates quickly from there once you start bringing it like that. So,
yeah.
Do we have the video? We're set up for the video now. You went out to the dealer show.
Yeah, I did.
So
Absolutely did.
How cool was the dealer show?
It was amazing. I've been fortunate enough to go before, but Nashville's always a good time. We were the Gold Barn Shield winner, of course.
That's right.
Other side. So we.
Not everybody wins that, by the way.
That's correct.
It's very, very prestigious. You notice I don't have one. They didn't give one to me yet, so I'm just saying.
We were very, very lucky. It's very nice when you walk around that convention center and people are looking at your name tags because it does say Gold Barn Shield winner.
You get
and
the
it was
wows,
really,
like the, ooh,
and it was really nice. It just shows us, it just reinforces all the hard work that ourselves and all the employees here did to win that prestigious award, and it was very nice to be able to show, hey, yeah, Jim's dealer 0721, you know, busted butt and got the Gold Barn Shield. That's cool. So,
very cool. Let's watch this video real quick because you know what? It's almost time to get out of here because football starts tonight.
I know. I gotta go.
I think everybody's excited. You're a Packers fan? Well,
I gotta go. I'm a shareholder. I gotta go.
Well, everybody can be a shareholder. Did you live there at one point?
I own the shares.
Well, they're the only publicly owned football team. So, well, I'm sorry. I didn't know if everybody knew that. I'm just saying anybody could be a shareholder in the Packers.
Yeah, well, you can't just be a true Packer fan, though.
I don't really know if there are any
roll
really
that
true
full
Packer,
bean footage.
I guess she's taking us to the commercial or the video, so roll that beautiful bean footage.
Hi, it's Jessica here again from Jim's Harley Davidson, your favorite Gold Barn Shield award-winning dealership. Just want to let you know we are in the core and seasonal Black Label area here at the dealer show in beautiful Nashville, Tennessee. So we're going to showcase some of the items that are going to be available in 2015 for Black Label, also some of the core stuff that you're going to see that you have seen in our dealership already. So we're just going to kind of pan around the room and give you an idea of what's going on. As you can see, most of the Black Label stuff is going to be geared toward our younger generation, younger crowd, which would be my demographic. It's going to showcase some of the stuff that you might see that we shop for at other retailers.
Okay, go.
And here we have some of the older demographic looking at the younger demographic clothing and and putting in their input as well.
Okay, good. Wave to the crowd, Jamie.
Hey.
Hey, I want a pair of these gloves. Okay, go ahead.
All right, so we just want to thank you for stopping by our YouTube station. Say hi to us. We will be bringing you much more video. Adam, Greenie, Jamie, everybody, we've got video coming through all day today, so stay tuned. As I sit here on my new motorcycle, Christian Gray, I bid you adieu, and I will talk to you guys soon.
So, like we were watching that video, that's pretty cool. I noticed plaid's coming back. Is that right? What are some of the new trends that you see coming back?
Like I said, the labeling, the minimal.
I don't want to put labels on things, all right? But I'm just saying, it's nice that there's no labels on things.
It was really nice, actually, at the show.
That they kind of segregated the Black Label stuff. They put it in its own section. They had a DJ.
They segregated the Black Label things. I don't know if I'm liking where this is going.
So that was a thing.
So there was a certain area that the Black Label things could only hang in?
Separate. It was
Was
very
it in the back or the front?
And
I'm just trying to wonder.
It was in the middle.
In the middle.
And they had a DJ in there, playing music that was relevant to the type of clothing that obviously my generation's clothing.
Was it
maybe
like
a little
party
young
in there?
for you. Maybe a little young for you.
Was it like a big party in there?
Yeah, it was really cool. They had a couch set up. And they had everything showcased, and of course there's models walking around with all the stuff on, all the different clothing, that's in the book.
I was going to say, look at that thing. That's a heck of, and you have to learn all that, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
Now, how many dealer shows have you been to?
4 or 5.
Was this one of the better ones? I mean, every year's got to be better and better. It's just
the nice thing, like I said, one of the nice things about going to this dealer show is we were going as Gold Bar and Shield winners.
Yeah, that's got to be cool.
That was very, very nice. We had some special privileges. We got to sit up front at the general session, which I was talking about earlier. We got a special dinner. And it was
they actually, it's not just you won the award for being good, here you go, there's a patch and there's a plaque. That actually turns into something when you go to the big meetings. It's like, do you guys get recognized as they say Jim's Harley Davidson?
Yeah, they had.
I noticed they were amazeballs.
I
did see they were amazeballs.
Yeah, we were amazeballs.
It was on the big Megatron screen.
Hashtag amazeballs.
Hashtag amazeballs. I had a feeling that was you, and I figured when I saw that, it was funny because I saw Greenie post that, and I'm like, oh, I know who posted amazeballs of all words. That has to be Jess.
Yeah, but it was, like I said, it was really nice. They had done something different with Black Label. The Livewire was there.
What do you think about Livewire? I know you're a clothing person, but what do you think about the
I think
Livewire?
it's a really, really great idea. I think that it's nice that they're going towards a different
Thinking
market.
about it, at least.
Yeah,
It's still not, it's not in production. I don't know if it is ever going to go to production,
No,
but
but,
the idea of it has really put Harley Davidson on people's tongues again, and in the way that, like they said, they released on social media. Hell, when who passed away today?
Joan Rivers.
Joan Rivers passed away. I must have seen it 50 times on my feed today, and it's just amazing the way that technology moves the world. I don't mean to go on this tangent right now.
No, but it is.
The clothing, the whole aspect of it is Harley's cutting edge. Clothing, bikes, new bikes, releases, how they release it. I bet the release of that Livewire has to blow away anybody that's ever done marketing before, because if it's only been released on social media, that's just, I mean, look what it did in hours, minutes
Oh yeah,
from when
absolutely.
it was released.
And it was nice. I mean, we're very lucky because we have an amazing marketing manager who does.
Jeremy?
Yeah, absolutely.
Jeremy does good
He's
stuff.
Amazing. I don't like to say his name out loud because I don't want people to know.
I'm sorry.
But we are very lucky that we have Jeremy, and he does an amazing job at getting stuff out there immediately. Like, we literally were sitting in the convention center doing these videos and putting them in our Dropbox, and then immediately he had them up there instantaneously.
I'm not gonna lie, I was on those links, a few of those, because I'm sitting there going, I'm seeing my phone blow up. I'm like, what is going on? I said, Jeremy sent me stuff from the dealer show, and that night I want to say it was Quaker, or there was something beforehand. I was seeing this stuff before most of the people were seeing it, because Jeremy's hitting me up, and I'm like, man, this is really cool. I'm checking out this new 2015. And Greenie was taking videos, and they posted them up. I'm like, man, I felt like I was part of it. That was the cool thing, because it was like, we were there, you guys were there, feeding the information to us. We're media, so we were pushing it out to the people. Very cool stuff.
And it's nice because we got to have the employees here watch the general session, which was the first time that's happened.
The live stream? Did they stream it live?
They streamed it live.
Wow. So Harley did some live streaming?
So we had employees watch the general session, which is nice because, usually we come back and it's like, for me personally, I have to put in orders. Adam's trying to figure out, about the bikes. Tree's got to get the techs, all the new bikes PDI'd, and, we're trying to get them out on the floor. And it's like, and they want to know what's going on. And so it was nice.
That's a great idea. Honestly, like we're doing here, everybody. We're live streaming. So what they did was they live streamed the main session,
the general session.
General session. So when you came back, they already knew what you guys did and what you saw, and then they may have not seen new products, but they heard what
they
Harley
saw
had to
the
say.
new bikes
Yeah.
when they were coming out, and it's nice because they drive them right in there and they
Ride them, but
yeah,
that's
they
okay.
ride them right in there, and then they you get to see them, and some of them were customized this year, and it was just really nice.
What's the other new
Tree,
paint
you're
job with the flame that comes through that we were looking at before? Do you know the name of that one? There's some really great paint jobs on some of these new bikes that are coming out. I'm getting a wrap-up sign, which was what I was going for. Unless he's calling me crazy. I'm not sure if this means
Both?
wrap it up or crazy.
Both?
Wrap it up. I'm getting both now. All right. So I'm getting the wrap it up crazy. All right. So again, great new bikes, 2015s. Go check them out. Go to Jim's YouTube page. You guys got a lot of great videos up there. There must have been 20 of them, and we only grabbed a few that we played tonight, and we didn't even get to play them all. So the dealer show, new bikes are out. If you get a chance, you see the truck somewhere, come ride them. The truck will be at Cody River Bike Fest in October. The new bikes will be able to ride there.
We'll have it here too. as well.
When are you guys having a truck?
Our demo fleet's end of October.
End of October? So the Harley truck's going to be around Florida for a little bit. Look in October. I know another place is going to be in October as well, so that's really good. So you're going to see 3 or 4 places coming up in the month of October to go ride the bike, because I imagine it's going to be in Biketoberfest too in Daytona.
Yeah.
So again, it'll be here end of October. It'll be in Daytona for Biketoberfest. It'll be a Cody River Bike Fest. So you're going to be able to test ride these 2015s in the month of October everywhere. That's good stuff. But definitely make sure you come by them here at Jim's Harley Davidson. They're always going to take care of you. Adam, Tree, Jess. I got everybody's name right there. How about that? I got everybody's name right there. So if you guys ever watch the show, you realize I don't remember any names. So I got them all right, and I'm feeling happy, and I want to go watch football. So
Ditto.
That's it. We're going to say goodbye. Thank you very much from Jim's Harley Davidson. I am Tony C. Yancey. You are?
Jessica Rala.
Thank you, everybody, for watching Full Throttle Vision. And as John would say, watch us every Thursday night on the same bike channel, same bike time. See y'all.